Guys, it's your girl back with another video. Just want to talk to y'all today about planting. I've been doing a lot of planting just because, just watching the news and stuff, all this stuff going on. Y'all see how the last pandemic was? What happened? You could only buy one of this or one of that. What happened to the people that got 6 and 7 kids and one pack of this and one pack of that? Yeah, you gotta know how to make it stretch, and I'm sure you do. But how about growing your own vegetables, and you ain't growing no chickens or nothing like that. Me, I don't have to have no meat, so I'm good. But that's what I did this summer. I made me a garden. I'm gonna show y'all my garden too. I don't know if it's gonna be today, it might be today, but I'm gonna show y'all my garden. And I've been eating off of my garden. I know it might not be 100% what everybody thinks is pure, but I knew what it was grown with, and I know how to prepare it, and I know how to keep it all healthy. So these are just some of the things that I planted. I planted okra. Yeah, I don't really eat okra, but my sister do. So I planted mustard greens. I planted carrots. I planted green onions, yellow onions, hot peppers. I ain't got everything in here, but I'm gonna take y'all outside and show y'all my garden. Now, for y'all who say you ain't got time, you gonna make time, because like I said, they was only giving y'all one of everything, and it's gonna be worse. It's gonna get worse, and people need to go back to the old school. Y'all need to start planting y'all stuff. You ain't doing nothing else that you can't stop and plant food for your family. Take your kids out there. My grandkids help me plant. Everybody, help me plant. My friend got out there and he dug me a whole garden with a kitchen knife. And I'm gonna show y'all how everything was put in, and hopefully better year to be better organized. What I'm doing here, y'all, is just crunching up some dirt in the flower pot, and it's just some dirt that I bought from Home Depot. Some regular outside planting soil. I use indoor planting soil too. I use what I got to get what I want. But I just take my dirt and crunch it up. This is my pot. This is my dirt. And this dirt is outside. I got all the stuff that the dirt on the ground have, except for the bugs and stuff. The bugs ain't in here. But I'm sure when you put them outside, the bugs help you keep everything, keep the roots and stuff the way they supposed to be. They do a little nibbling. That's they pay for keeping the ground turned so your food can grow. So now I got that in there. So this is what we're gonna plant. We're gonna do the hot peppers. I know a lot of y'all like hot, spicy food, so this ought to be a gem. Now I use the pots and stuff because I didn't dig down in the ground. My friend did most of that for me. Dug the ground up and planted, and we got pumpkins planted out there and all kind of stuff. So now this is my dirt. I got my pot like a little over halfway filled. So that's what I'm gonna do. And this is what you do for y'all who, like me, I plant all year round. So even down in the basement, I put my hot light on and I put my pots and stuff in my basement, and I grow what I'm gonna grow. I grow my onion, stuff that I normally use every day, a lot of. And I always tell y'all I use a lot of ginger. I love ginger, so I'm growing my own ginger too. Okay, so we got this in here. Now, the first time I planted, I poured the whole pack of seeds in one hole. For y'all that plant, y'all could imagine what that came out to look like, but I was able to separate some of them as they, the little plantlings started coming out. I was able to separate them. So that was a good thing too, but I was teaching myself how to do this. So what I did was I got 3 seeds. I don't know if y'all can really see them, but it's 3 seeds. They tiny, and I just take my finger and dig up a little hole, not all the way down, just barely the tip of my finger, and I drop the seeds in there, and I take it and I rub it over. This is for the ones that I do in the house, to get them to get to the plantlings so I can put them outside. I always use bottled water for my plants because I use bottled water for myself. So we're gonna put the water in here. Normally I do got a little tray. Sister don't wanna make a mess. And I just take my water and I cover the pot. cacao. That's it. Now I got some peppers in the making. So what I'm gonna do is I'll sit them to the side in my little greenhouse space. I call it my she shed. I'm gonna have to show y'all that too. I've been working on that too. It's gonna be pretty when I get done in there. But I line them up because there's a lot of sun come through the window. I line them up on there. These is for my winter plantings too. But I line them up when they get so big. I go get pots just like I do for my vines and stuff. And I plant them and put them up under that light, the sunlight, and let them grow. They grow right in the house. You do a little bit more grooming, but you do a lot better eating. So, you know, that's just one tip for y'all. Start planting your own food. Go get the seeds of 10 for $1 right now. Start getting your own seeds and stuff and planting, making you little pots and stuff, something that you use onions. Plant you some onions. For y'all to use corn, you can plant corn. I didn't do the corn. Corn and potatoes is the only two things that I didn't do this summer. I didn't do the corn or the potatoes. But everything else I did is planted. And as it come off, I cut it up, wash it real good, cut it up, and freeze it, and put it in my freezer till I get ready to cook it. And it's there. So, guys, start looking into your food. Quit going to these fast food restaurants. Y'all don't know what's in that stuff. You know it's a pandemic. You know stuff is scarce. They gonna do what they gotta do to make stuff stretch. I used to work at Burger King, so I know how that crap go. When stuff start getting low, they want you to substitute for this. The people don't know what they eating. They don't know what they eating. So now it's a pandemic, a shortage on all this meat. What y'all think they giving y'all at these restaurants and stuff? What y'all think y'all eating? Yeah, it might taste good. It might taste the same. But I'm telling you, in the long run, you will pay for it. You'll pay for that. Because they got all these meat glues and stuff. That stuff ain't no good. Eat meat glues. Another thing, stop running to this doctor with all these, getting all this medicine and swallowing it down. I've been looking up different plants and herbs and different stuff like that that's equivalent to what's in an aspirin or that's equivalent to what's in a pain pill. Y'all need to start looking into stuff. Everybody mind is on this Trump shit. Everybody mind, that's to keep your mind off what's really going on, and that's your life and your health. They gonna do what they gonna do. It don't make no difference. I don't care what they say. They gonna do what they gonna do. So you need to do what you gonna do. You need to start making sure that y'all eating healthy around that camp, that everybody is washing their hands and doing what they supposed to do. Don't be touching all over. Stop letting everybody and their daddy come to your house. That ain't good either. People drop shit. They drop stuff. So that don't mean you being mean or think you know better than nobody else. You just being careful and safe. And when you start to get up like my age, I don't care what they think. I really don't care what they think. You could call me crazy. You could call me what you want, but you're going to call me alive and safe. That's for sure. So start looking into, your stuff. My friend been here with me and been showing me ways to cook. I'm going to be showing y'all how to cook some real Jamaican food. Because that's what he been cooking for me and showing me the recipes and all this different kind of stuff. And he don't use all that salt and sugar, and he don't use all that. And I'll tell you, the food be delicious. We done had meals where it wasn't no meat. It was just all vegetables. I'm telling you, it was so good. I've never had greens with vegetables in them, cut up with fresh vegetables. I've never had cabbage with fresh vegetables cut up in them and steamed. Everything is steamed. He don't eat nothing fried. Everything is boiled or steamed. And I'm telling you, it's good. My weight been going down. I done had 18 and a half pounds, I think, that I done lost since the last time I talked to y'all and everything. I can't go to the gym. No, I used to tell y'all about the gym all the time. I don't trust it. The gym is open, but I don't trust it. So I started creating my own gym. I've been buying little pieces in my house to work out on and just been doing me basically. Just been doing me. So I just wanted to share, a little bit with y'all about what's going on. We doing the planting. And if you got questions or whatever, you can just send the question. I need for y'all to comment, put it in the comment box. Any questions you got about growing plant, anything you want to know about it, anything you want to know about illness, illness that people use plants and herbs for. And right now I'm studying up on the one for diabetics, the different stuff that they use for diabetes been around a long time, y'all. It's been around a long time. And they don't tell you everything about it. They don't tell you that you can cure it. If you just follow the right path, they don't tell you you can cure it. They're giving you pills and all this stuff. That's making your stuff worse. That's making your stuff worse. The same way with these multivitamins, mainly to the ladies. I'm not saying don't take the vitamins. You need that because a lot of stuff we would get normally if we was in our original country, we don't get here in the United States. We don't get that. The stuff we need from the sun might shine and might not. When it do, you better catch it to get all that you need. Versus being in, when I go to Jamaica, that's all sun. I don't need nothing over there. As far as medicine go, I don't take medicine when I'm there. So I said, if I don't take it there, I don't have to take it here. I just have to start doing what I'm supposed to do. And that's what I've been doing. I've been watching what I eat. I read up on my foods and stuff because, man, listen. They talk about this coronavirus. Man, everybody got that. I believe everybody got it. If you ain't got the full blast of it, you got a touch of it. And what made me come to that conclusion, every morning I turn on the TV, they got 700 to 800 more new cases. Okay. Really? And the reason probably why they ain't got more, because some people ain't going to be tested. So the only thing, like I tell everybody, the only thing you can do is take care of yourself, you know, eat right, start reading on the products you use for your hair, and watch what you put, because they putting, whatever they putting in there to destroy people, they ain't only putting it in the food. They started with the food, but they ain't only putting that in the food, they putting that in a lot of stuff. If that's the case, they putting that in a lot of stuff, and you got to be careful what you put in your face, in your mouth, on your lips, in your hair. You have to be careful. And a lot of older people dying because their body is not equipped for that. Their body is set up for this medicine. Now, I can't do without these pills. I got to have these pills or I'm going to go in a diabetic coma and all that stuff. Quit listening to everything these people tell y'all. Stop listening to all of that. Start reading for yourself. Don't nobody know you better than you. You know when your arm ain't feeling right. You know when your back's something wrong with your back. You know what. Start reading. Quit running to the doctor, because if they didn't get you with the coronavirus, they're going to get you with something else. So it's a war between you and having life. I'm telling y'all might think I'm crazy and what's wrong with her. I'm telling you. Sit back and use your brain, what God gave you, and think about some of this stuff that's going on. Think about it. Think how far back stuff been happening to lead up to this. They ain't just woke up one morning and said, we going to do this to them, or we going to do that. Crap been going on a long time. They been planning that. And they been doing it. It ain't just started happening since February, nothing. I ain't trying to hear that. Then they want to throw everything on the Chinese people. I ain't trying to hear that either. Maybe the Chinese people did that. I don't know. I can't say I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. And frankly, I ain't trying to figure out what happened. I'm just trying to figure out how to keep me and mine safe. Let them figure it out. They started it. Let them figure that shit out. I'm not trying to figure that out. So yeah, so y'all get up, get you some pots, get you some dirt, get you a kitchen knife and go dig some holes in your yard and drop some damn seeds in it. These seeds is you can get 10 for $1. I'm telling you. And another thing you need to know, you buy a lot of seeds already and you throw them away. Like if you buy peppers, take the seeds out the pepper. There go you a whole batch of peppers right there. You buy what else? Scallions, the green onions. Cut the end of them off and sit them somewhere, let them dry out, plant them and see if they grow. I'm going to show y'all mine. See if they grow. Red onions, cut the roots off. Whatever you want. Potatoes, you can stick up toothpicks in the side of a potato and root that right in a cup. Take it outside and plant it. So I did sweet potatoes and all of that stuff. And everything is coming up healthy. carrots, everything. And then I started reading up on stuff. People don't know the leaves that come on point. This tripped me out though. My friend made me some greens, some mustard and collard greens with some pumpkin leaves. And he washed them out, cut the leaves up and stuff. I never did know you could eat that until I looked it up. Dandelions was another thing that they talk about. Dandelions is used for medicine, all kind of stuff, foot rubs, face washing. Dandelion is used for a lot of stuff. You'd be surprised at how pretty your skin and stuff will come out looking. Taking the dark spots from under your eyes and all that kind of stuff. We got to take time and pamper ourselves and treat ourselves right. We don't. We just let what these people tell us and we take that and run with it because we done got lazy. When I was a little girl, we always had gardens and stuff. Wasn't no running to the corner store getting no candy and all that kind of stuff. You got a snack, but you got a healthy snack. The kids ran to play. These kids don't even go outside no more. Everything is about a cell phone or a game. Everything is about a cell phone or a game. But we allow them to go that route. We ain't trying to teach them nothing as long as they ain't in our hair. That's sad that you don't care no more about your babies than that. Than to let a computer keep them company. That's sad. So we ain't talking about that right now. We're talking about the planting. So now I'm going to show y'all what happened. I watered it. This is the one I just did. See the water coming out the bottom? And this water is in this pan. So this keep it from going all over the place. And you can do anything you want to plant. You can do a flower the same way. Anything you want to plant. The thing is getting up doing it. You can't be lazy. You got to care more about your health. You got to care more about what you put in your body, what your kids put in their body, what you put on your face, what you put on your back. You have to be careful about that kind of stuff. People don't care no more about themselves than that. People care more about their cars and their dogs and stuff than they do themselves. And that's sad too. Because how you going to put your car, if you done fell apart or whatever, you can't go, where your car going to go? Somebody else going to enjoy it if it lasts that long? So yeah, your body more important than any daggone car in the world. And you got to start treating yourself like that. All that anger and all that stuff. Stop going around stuff that you know gonna make you angry and cause you to have headaches. And if they coming around you, stop them from coming around you. Let them go somewhere else with all them demons. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't want that in my space. I don't want all that sadness, all that crying. Yeah, people get sad, people go through something. But you don't let it just beat you down and take you down to the ground. You get up, you shake that shit off, and you keep going. You're going to have to be strong. For those of y'all that say y'all kings and queens, the time is now. The time is now. See how you rule, baby. The time is now. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And, like I said, they probably won't be right now. But I'm going to let y'all see my garden and you know, explain it to y'all a little bit about it. And like I said, we done ate out the garden a couple of times. There's been like maybe 2 months since he started it. We done ate a couple of times. Ate greens out of the garden 2 or 3 times. The cucumbers, wait till y'all see how big my cucumbers is. They so big. Okra starting to bloom. I gotta check my tomatoes. I didn't check my tomatoes today, but I gotta check them today. Make sure you keep everything watered and don't let everybody touch your stuff. People got it bad one. That's your food. Everybody ain't got no business with their hand. That's another thing I didn't like about going to the market buying vegetables and stuff. Everybody touching all over everything. No, I want to be the only one touching my stuff, me and God. That's it. I don't need nobody else touching nothing. So y'all, until next time, I'm going to come back with my garden like I told y'all. I'm going to come back with my garden, show y'all my garden, and, you know, maybe we'll have a little bit to eat. I didn't eat today. Well, I ate today, but I didn't record it because I didn't decide to record till after I ate. So, one of them kind of days, y'all. But, yeah, I'm going to be showing y'all some of the Jamaican recipes that I learned from my friend. I'm telling y'all, y'all got to taste some of this food. This food is just the bomb. So, like I said, all the end of all of my videos, I need for y'all to like, share, subscribe, pass it on. Somebody else need to learn how to plant something. And like I said, drop comments in. You need help on something, drop comments in. I'll answer the comments as soon as I can. And that's about it. So remember, if you don't have something positive to say or something good to say to somebody, keep your opinions to yourself, because you don't know what that person has been through for that day, that week, that month, that year, all their life. You don't know. And you might be the straw that break the camel back, and you really don't want to do that, because then you're going to kill up everybody. Except, well, sometimes they do it to themselves. We just don't want it to happen. So just don't say nothing. If you ain't got something good to say to somebody, keep your opinion to your damn self. Until my next video,